Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos. Here first off for titillating tactical Shadow of the Erdtree gameplay. We're pushing up towards the 7th floor. We're going to take care of some important quest objectives for ANSBACH and FREYA. One of which will make ANSBACH available for some boss fights later on, and we'll make some important advancements with FREYA's quest line as well. On the way, we're going to have to deal with another half a dozen or so of these hellacious Fire Knights, but stick with the slack and you won't get whacked, okay? I got a specific plan to take care of every single one of them. Some of them, the positioning of some of them, because they're patrolling, may be a little random, but if you keep your wits about you and you don't go barging in like an idiot, you should be able to manage them just fine. Alright, first things first, let's get a Scatter Troop Blessing. Wait till daytime. Works for me. Can we level up? No, we cannot. Alright, these two are the wildcard talismans. For this we want extra protection just in case the Fire Knight gets out of control. And to start off with, actually the first one we don't have to worry about because we're going to be primarily out of his line of fire, so we can afford to buff up with any magic buffing talismans. For example, the Graven Mask Talisman and the Magic Scorpion Charm rather. And you want your Flask of Wondrous Physic with the Magic Shrouding Cracked here, although I think we're going to save this for later. Yeah, let's save that for later. Alright, and for now, you need Terra Magica, followed up by, pardon me, Cannon of Hyma. That's it. Let's go. Okay, like I said, the first Fire Knight, we can primarily stay out of his line of fire, but only going partially up these stairs here. There he is. Now he's going to be out of range until he gets about a third of the way down this walkway once he gets to the bottom of the stairs. So if you can't get him to advance, just simply walk away like this. But always stay below the top line of the stairs. That should get him to advance. Here he comes. As soon as he gets to the bottom of the stairs, we're going to cast Terra Magica. There we go. Lock on. Switch over to the Cannon of Hyma. He needs to get a little closer. We could pop off a shot, see what happens. Let's get him a little closer. There we go. Wait till he gets up. He's out of range. Okay, I'm gonna back off to draw him closer. There you go. Wait till he stands up. He's out of range. Let's back off. Hey, he's advancing, that's good. Wait till he stands up. One more. What? Watch it now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, keep your wits about you. Stick with the slack, and you won't get whacked. Alright, so now we're going to switch over to bat configuration. That would be Arrow's Sting and Arrow's Reach. Oddly enough. I'll put the horn bow, and let's go looting around here. And I want to make sure I have some regular arrows ready to go in the offhand slot there. Okay, so there's some bats just around the corner there. They get triggered by an imaginary line right about there. Best thing to do is just destroy this debris here with normal arrows. Okay, and then we can just sneak up here. And then we're just going to shoot them with the Hornbow Mighty Shot as soon as they appear. So right about now, this is to get the best line of fire on them. Should appear any moment now, right past this. Here we go. Just let it rip. Should be 2 shots each. I recommend this over using Gravitas on the which is what I normally do to bring down bats, the Meteoric Ore Blade and the Gravitas skill, but you always end up taking damage from these bats using that. So yeah. Couple more bats waiting to ambush you right there. If you just do a headshot on them, Mighty Shot headshot, they'll drop to the ground and they'll kill themselves in the fall. Drops to the ground and dies. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right, don't you forget it. Drops to the ground and dies. And there's one more bat here on the ground. Couple shots on him. And that's it. Okay, so our bow work is done. And we need to collect, first of all, let's get back into Hellacious Fire Knight mode, which would be Flame Drake Talisman +3, and to start off with Shard of Alexander. And back to the Stormblade, or rather the Roger's Rapier with Stormblade on it. Right, now, down here, we got 3 shadows lined up here. You could just like hit the first one with the Night Comet and kill them all. Because as you know, Comet spells always pass through the enemy and hit the enemy behind it. Get some money. And we need a special quest item for ANSBACH, which is in this room here, just around the corner. The Secret Right Scroll. You can bring that back to him now, but I wouldn't recommend it. Instead, we're going to continue up to the 7th floor and talk to FREYA. That would be able to take care of 2 quest objectives at the same time. Okay, this is where we're going to continue, but first let's get the goodies right here. Through the arched doorway to the left is a whole bunch of shadows. To the right is that's where we're continuing. That's where all the Fire Knights are. We can recover a lot of our FP by hooking up the Assassin's Cerulean Dagger and your weakest weapon, weakest melee weapon. I'm gonna go with the Scimitar. Scimitar is really good. Reason being is these shadows can be easily knocked out with guard counter, so you can milk them for a lot of FP with your Assassin's Cerulean Dagger. So you get up in their face and they start throwing fireballs. There we go. See, they can survive a hit. So if you can get around behind them, you can get sometimes 2 hits on these guys. Actually, I don't want to activate these 2 together. So let's see if we can get the 1. Nope, you. Get activated. Come here. He's going to throw fireballs. Okay, that turned into a clusterfuck. One of them that's gotta go. You see how incredibly dangerous these guys are. Just 2 of them. You're gonna rush him, lock on. If he does the fire thing, hit him. Get up in his face. Hit him. Get up in his face. That's what we're looking for. Knock him out. Okay, he starts throwing those fireballs, just whack him out of it. Okay, let's get our sneak on. This guy, if you backstab, he's probably going to go over the edge. Yeah, unfortunately. Backstab this guy, lock on, shield up. You want him to hit you. There we go. Get another guard counter. That way you get 2 backstabs per shadow. Instead of just backstabbing the one and getting only 1 recovery. Let's just leave that like that. Okay, now at this point you may have excited a Fire Knight up ahead, so beware. Shields up. Guard counter. There he is. Now, the solution here is to simply run away and hide. Because these guys are like very slow and menacing. As long as you stay out of a certain range, they only simply get suspicious, wander close to investigate, and then run away. And then walk away, rather. So you want to stay out of range, you want them to lose interest. Which is perfect, because once they lose interest and start walking away, you can do your backstab there. He's walking away. So, let's get set up for this. That would be the Shroud of Alexander. No, watch it now. Here he comes. Okay, so, if you're in this situation, you want to go to the very back and hide here. And if he keeps advancing, he may advance right up to this opening of this doorway here and then turn around. So don't panic just yet. Okay, let's just go out to the side here. As long as he's walking away, we got him. We got him. Okay, so you know the routine here. Backstab, lock on, dodge back twice, spam Stormblade. Lock on, back, spam Stormblade. Usually takes 5 hits. There you go. Works every time. So those of you who are struggling with the Fire Knights, follow my walkthrough. Stay with the slack and you won't get whacked. Yeah. Let's get a little light on the scene. Okay, I can hear another Fire Knight digging around upstairs. Okay, so we got some more shadows here. We can recover some FP from them. Shields up. Guard counter. Nope. Bad. Bad. There we go. And if you end up hitting him twice, you don't get a guard counter the second time. This could turn into another clusterfuck, so I think I'm just gonna wipe this guy out. Pardon my French. And then we'll deal with this guy all by his lonesome. Whoops. This is probably gonna kill him. No, bad. 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 That's what I'm talking about. There we go, so we're recovering FP, preparing for the next Fire Knight. Eventually we're going to have to throw a lever to raise this thing here. Show you that in a minute. Okay, now we have another Fire Knight potentially up ahead. This one is, his position is rather random depending on where or how long it took you to get here. So go up the stairs, complete stealth, quiet. And let's just check on the position. Easy. Easy. Okay, there's a Fire Knight in there. He's the last one we're going to do. There he is right there. So he'll probably be patrolling down. There he is. Okay, we got a Shadow Militiaman on the scene. Let's just deal with him. That was rather risky because he might have hijacked my lock-on, but it's pretty confident it's going to be able to pull it off. Okay, so once again, we can milk some FP from these guys. The thing about these Fire Knights is that they could just totally sap your resources back. No, hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they can really sap your resources, especially if you're going pure melee and it's like you're spending, you know, 2 health pots per Fire Knight. I mean, that's all your resources right there. Likewise, if you're playing as a sorcerer, as we are, and you're trying to spam Night Comet on them, which is a viable strategy, but you end up taking a lot of damage doing that. Once again, you're spending a lot of resources per Fire Knight. So this is why I always opt to try to recover FP. Keep a lot of gas in the tank, so to speak. This guy here. Okay, I don't want to excite that other guy over there. So you come over. Don't you dare do the fire shit. There we go, attaboy. And oh, I wasted a lot of. Okay, my bad. No, bad. No, bad. Okay, I wanted to give you a warrior's death, but no, you wouldn't have it. Okay, so I forgot to hook up the Assassin's Cerulean Dagger, so I wasted some opportunities there. We want to raise this thing up by pulling this lever. This is a one-shot deal. You can't lower it back down. This will give us access to the Mesmer boss fight later on, and I'll show you about that in the foreseeable future. Okay, so we can, let's see if we can get this guy activated. Come here. That's right, come to Papa. There you go, you get away from those other guys. Bad. 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 Hit me. Okay, this is a clusterfuck. Okay, while this guy's approaching, let's get ready for him. Recover some health at the same time. Huh. Pretty good. They're all like approaching in unison. Okay. I think it's volcano pot time. You don't want to do that, but there we go. Back in business. You there. Bad. Hit me. Okay, this guy is a force to be reckoned with just because of his positioning. Let's just double check, make sure there's no more Fire Knights up here. I think maybe we got them all. Okay, and there is a revered spirit ash right there. Gonna make the hop over here. It's not a death hop, so if you miss, you won't fall to your death. Okay, we're good. So before taking on the final Fire Knight, I recommend discovering this site of grace. So if you fail, you'll respawn here. Okay, and there's Freya. We want to talk to her, but first.
Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up.
Okay, so we got lots of FP, so I'm going to refill. Pile up the magic buffs, which would be Graven Mass, Magic Scorpion,
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
and I believe, yeah, there's the guy right there. And one there. Yeah, definitely want to take these guys out. Pardon me. For daring to use strategy to play Elden Ring. Alright, here's the dealio. All your magic buffs on.
By my lord.
Take that out.
This jumble.
Bow on. Okay, we want to start off with clearing all this debris here. Just use your regular arrows. Especially in front of there. This is where we want to park ourselves. See this pillar here? On this side of the pillar right there. That's as close as you can get without alerting him. Okay? And we're going to go with Terra Magica, Comet Azure. And here's where we're going to use our Flask of Wondrous Physic. So let's just use the Flask of Wondrous Physic now. Okay, I still got 3 minutes. Let me just make sure that there's absolutely nothing in the way here, so I don't want to clear this debris here. Anything that might block the line of fire. There we go. Okay.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Quiet, Freya. We're doing a walkthrough here. Okay, Vance. Just like that. Should have clear line of fire. Terra Magica. Common Azure. Not quite. You have to advance just a little more. Okay. And again. There you go. Who loves you? Slack loves us. That's right. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. That's it. Okay, we're just going to do you in because we're at the end of the run here. And we don't care. Okay, I forgot what the lever is. It's right down there.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Oh, did I already pull it? Yes, I did. Okay, so now we can go here, up there, get around, and take this bull up to a previously inaccessible doorway up there, which will lead us to the Mesmer boss fight. But for now, let's go talk to Freya.
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked ANSBACH to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
And that's all she's going to say for now.
I'm afraid I'm busy.
Okay, so now we're going to return to Storehouse, first floor, and talk to ANSBACH again. Okay, and let's get up our usual, that would be Flamebeard Talisman +1, and the Shard of Alexander. Okay, we're just going to wipe all these guys out. And usually I like to wipe out the guys in here because they like to get involved. They just don't know how to mind their own business. There we go. Next we're going this way. Take out this, stop at the candles here, take out this shadow. Go forward a little bit to draw out the Vulgar Militiaman. Okay. There we go. Alright. Stop at the candles here. Wipe everybody out with the bow. Headshot. 1, 2, 3. Slide over and take out this guy over here. 4. Switch to your sword. Actually, back to the bow. Aim up here, right there, and throw a volcano pot. That'll, like, get a Shadow Militiaman activated, so he'll come around the corner, he won't ambush you. And just wipe out all the rest with Stormblade. Okay, there is a vulgar militiaman around the corner here. Shields up. Bugger got me. That's it, we have cleared the way to ANSBACH. Let's go have a little chat.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Tell you what, we've got this secret right scroll here.
Well, what's this?
Yeah, what is this?
Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
You don't say. Anything else?
Righteous Tarnished. You have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach.
Alright, so we have news.
The absolute folly of it all.
From FREYA.
FREYA, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to FREYA? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
Very good. And that should be the end of your dialogue.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help.
Okay, now before returning to FREYA on the 7th floor, let's clean up a quest with Leda. She's going to reward us for helping her. Right here, Needle Knight Leda at High Road Cross. Hey there. I just get rewarded for helping people out. What's up?
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
Well fought. You have my gratitude. He was never going to see eye to eye with us, but his words were ill-founded. It was hard to hear, I know.
Alright, the lacerating cross tree. Anything else?
I know I shouldn't let myself, but I suppose it's only natural to feel the weight of one's deeds at times like these. There's plenty left to be done, and I will see to it.
And I believe that's the end of your dialogue.
Who else? I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone I've called a comrade, but it's a small sacrifice in the grand scheme of things. We must eradicate all doubt. Who else? I don't enjoy, but it's a small
There we go, that's the end of her dialogue. And we had the lacerated cross tree. Enhances dash attacks. I have yet to field test this. Next, we have a letter for FREYA. Let's go back to the 7th floor. Fortunately, we can go straight there without having to fight any enemies. And talk to FREYA and give her the letter.
I'm afraid I'm busy.
Hang on here.
Really. I should have asked ANSBACH to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Well, we got some knowledge for you.
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly.
Whoops.
From Sir ANSBACH to me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the great lion.
How about a little reward?
Thank you.
There we go.
Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable ANSBACH. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
And we get rewarded with a golden lion shield. And I believe that's the end of her dialogue.
Is the fight for our kind Mikola. All that remains is...
That's it. Okay, the golden lion shield's pretty good. There you go. Only 5.5 pounds. Really good guard boost for 5.5 pounds. And a medium shield. And the Roaring Bash skill. Rawr! Rawr! And... oh. Let's just do this. It's a unique shield, so you can't put Ashes of War on it. We can level up more points into endurance. And before I forget, well, actually, let's just finish up business here. We're going to go back to the storehouse first floor and make sure that ANSBACH is gone, and then return to the 7th floor and make sure that FREYA is gone. Alright, so let's just blast through this. Anyway, did you give up something? What did you give up? It's Beast Horn. Let her rip. Swing and a miss. There you go. Oh, no, you don't. You survived. Good on you. Fire pot for this guy, or rather volcano pot for that guy. In midair. Sweet. There you go. Clear the way to ANSBACH. And he is indeed gone. That's what you want. Okay? So he's all set up for a boss fight later on. And return to the 7th floor and make sure that FREYA is gone. And she is indeed gone. So there we go. Both their quests have been advanced to the very end. And that's it. That's the end of this video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time for some more Shadow of the Erdtree. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.